Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is Paydirt review time, and I will be continuing my three-part video where I will be comparing 3 bags from CaribbeanGoldPaydirt.com. And for this week's video, I will be doing their Taino bag. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I'm sure someone will leave a comment saying I'm mispronouncing it, but what are you going to do? This is a 3-pound bag that is supposed to be a clay-like material, and it is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. So a couple things I need to apologize. First, in my last video, I was calling it CaribbeanPaydirt.com and not Caribbean Gold Paydirt. And I also said my buddy Justin sent me this bag, and that I didn't know if I was going to thank him or not, depending on how difficult it was. But he actually sent me the next bag, the Rio del something something. The Rio de Oro bag. He sent me that bag. This one is one that he shipped to me that I paid for, but it's the next bag he donated to me. So that's really cool of him for that one, because I did this to myself with the clay bag. So I'm really curious to find out how this is, how difficult it is, what it's going to do to my water, and what kind of gold I'm going to find out. So I'm going to flash up the description, and then we're going to go classify it all down, and then find out how much gold's in it. So let me flash up the description right here. Well, back at the table, and let's weigh this up. It is supposed to be 3 pounds, and we'll check that. I know the weight already because I did it before, but we'll do it again. 3 pounds, 2.4 ounces. So let's get this all set up. Let me dump out this material so you can see what it looks like. I'm really curious. Definitely dusty. I opened it up and it was already a big puff of dust came out, so. Well, it's not really breaking. I do see some organics in here. Some of it is breaking, some of it's hard. Yeah. Yeah, you can see. This will be fun. All right, I'm going to let you listen to some music. I'm going to classify this all down, and then we're going to go pan it out. So let's listen to some music. Well, as you can see, definitely more in the plus 10, and then it steps down, and pretty equal amounts in the lower 3. I will say this is like talcum powder. This is just gonna ruin the water. I know that already. This is just, ugh. All right, let's see if there's any magnetite in here. There is a little bit, not a ton, but there is some. Check out this one. This one looks like it's probably got a little bit more. There's a lot more in the larger material. So, all right, I'm going to go set up my water, and we're going to pan this out and hopefully find 1 gram of gold and more. So, be right back. Have my water set up. I have all my Paydirt set ready, and I also have a pour-off pan so I can get rid of all this stuff that I know is just going to try and foul up my water. I also have some extra water just so I can pour and try and save my panning water. But let's get started. Well, as you saw, finished panning everything out, and man, that stuff was dirty. I think that stuff was worse than Dave's red clay pay dirt. I mean, it was some nasty stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't find a lot of gold in all the classifications, and that was kind of a bummer, especially in the plus 10 with, again, so much material in the plus 10 and just no gold in there. And what was really surprising was that there was nothing, not even one little piece in the minus 40 again. So let me just show you what I did find in the plus 10. Nothing, nothing, nothing. In the minus 10 plus 20, I did find gold. About 20 to 30 pieces, so pretty happy with that. So, nice little pile of gold right there. And then in the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. A really nice pile of gold. Probably close to 100 pieces right there. So, it was really fun to pan that part out because there was a lot of gold in there. And then, in the minus 40, again, no gold, not even one little speck. I will say one thing about this pay dirt. Even though when I classified it and I ran the magnet through it and it didn't seem like there was a lot, there was a lot. It was just, I guess, clogged up in the silt and the magnet couldn't get to it. But this is definitely something you need a pour-off pan for, a lot of fresh water, and a magnet would really help with this because in the end, you could kind of see all the magnetite was kind of really sticking together and was making it really difficult to pan out. I probably should have just used a magnet and cleared it out really quickly, but I just typically don't use one. But let's weigh this up. Let's see how much gold we got. I am guaranteed 1 gram of gold, so it looks about a gram of gold. But as always, gold can be deceiving. So let's see. 0.410. And then in the minus 20 plus 40. 0.795. So definitely got over the gram. And I'm really happy with that for all that work. I mean, everything of mine is just covered in red dust and clay. I'm going to have to do some serious cleaning now. But all right, I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from CaribbeanGoldPaydirt.com. It was a Taino bag, and it was guaranteed 1 gram of gold. And it was also 3 pounds. The Taino bag is 3 pounds currently. Its cost was $69. Shipping was $7.95. So total cost right here, $76.95. Now the gold I recovered right here, and I know I totally forgot to do a total weigh up, but I'm going to tell it to you now, and you could have probably guessed it just by looking at the 2 previous numbers. It was 1.210 grams of gold. So almost a quarter gram over the gram I was guaranteed. Gold spot on the day this was received was $47.86, which means this gold right here is worth $57.91, making my ROI 75.26%, or on my scale, a 7.5, which essentially is exact same that I got out of the bag I did a couple days ago. And I really kind of was hoping to get a little bit higher ROI. You know, maybe the other bag was just an exceptionally good bag, but you know, you spend more, you want to get a little bit higher ROI. But I'm not going to complain. 75% is a good ROI on any bag, so I'm not complaining about the 75. I was just, you know, maybe hoping for 80, maybe 80%. For fun factor, I'm only giving them a 7. I actually, you know, last bag I bumped it up just a little bit from the novelty, but this stuff was just way too difficult not to have gold in every classification, especially since there was so much in the plus 10 material again. And it just, you could have just thrown it away. If there's no gold in there, they really don't need that much plus 10. That 3-pound bag could have been a 2-pound bag, and they could have gotten rid of all that plus 10 material, and then it would have been a little bit more fun, especially since this is such a challenging bag to go through. And to go through all that really big material, and the plus 10 you have to crush up with your hands, and do all that just for no gold, it's just, So I'm giving them a 7 for fun factor. It's still fun Paydirt. It is from the Caribbean, so I probably would have dropped it to a 6, but they're getting a little bit for that. Now for Paydirt description, again, they're getting an 8. It's a decent description, but they also have a lot of information on their website with their blog and other things, which make it a little bit better. For quantity and packaging, they're getting a 9. It was in the coffee bag, and it was over the 3 pounds that they guaranteed. For customer service and shipping, again, a 10. I just got an email yesterday that someone told me how quickly they responded to them. So, really happy with the customer service. They're obviously, I even saw some of my comments where people were saying how good the customer service was. So really happy with that. So total score right here for Caribbean Gold Paydirt's Taino bag is an 8.3. Now the last bag got an 8.5, and this one's only getting an 8.3. That, a little bit of deduction for the fun factor hurt him a little bit, but it's still a really good score. And I would definitely buy more Paydirt from this company, just maybe not this bag unless I really wanted to spend all day panning and going through a lot of water. But all right, that's it. I just got to flash up a score and give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So let me flash up the score right here. Now, before I give away my 24 karat gold plated dime, I do have to do some shout outs for some of my newest Patreon members. So thank you for joining my Patreon page. And anyone who wants to go join my Patreon page, go to patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. And I am doing a very big Christmas giveaway this year, giving away an ounce of gold. So you might want to check it out. I did a video a couple days ago, and I will be doing another update on the 15th. So check those out. Now, for the people that were gracious enough and nice enough to join my Patreon page, thank you Gibby's Treasures, Rodney Dupree, Richard Carpenter, Gregory Littleton, and Terrence Gildred. Now, I still have some more people. I just don't like to do them all in one shout out. So the next video, I'll do some more. But for the 24 karat gold plated dime, that's going to go to BadRam0204. So make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching and happy panning. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the little Miller Prospector icon down in the bottom of the corner and subscribe to my channel.